Good morning, everybody. And how y'all doing this morning? Uh, Funny Bone is here early this morning because I saw a story and I've been checking up on a story, and it's interesting. But I told y'all people doing wrong will catch up with you, and if you keep doing wrong, definitely catch up with you. But anyway, rapper Sean Kingston and his mother was arrested, found guilty of fraud. But I'll let y'all take a listen at the video. I got this from Soul Flow TV. I'll be watching him too. And speaks the truth. And I hate that for Sean Kingston. But like I said, people, you make your bed, you got to lay in it. Y'all take a listen.
John Kingston and his mother, Janice Turner, they were accused of defrauding multiple businesses to the tune of one point something million dollars in 2024 alone. And now they must pay for what they did, according to the courts. Rapper Sean Kingston and his mother were found guilty on all counts in the federal wire fraud in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, USA, on Friday. They faced 5 counts of wire fraud. Each count carries up to 20 years in prison. You can do the math. 5 times 20 equals, okay, are they going to get that many
No.
years? I highly doubt it. But are they going to do time behind bars? Absolutely. So, this is more like Sean Kingston and his mom are heading to prison. That's what this is. Now, Sean Kingston, whose real name is Kashawn Anderson, and his mother, Janice Turner, they were accused of defrauding a jewelry business, a luxury bed company, big expensive bed to sleep on, a luxury and exotic car dealership, and a luxury micro LED TV company, the arrest warrant said. They defrauded a handful of businesses. A jury delivered the convictions after 3.5 hours of deliberation. Sean Kingston, who is now 34 years old, he was ordered to be confined to home arrest with electronic monitoring, which means he will wear a ankle monitor until the day of his sentencing. He must also post a surety bond of a home that is valued at $500,000, plus he must pay $200,000 in cash up front, according to the courts. I'm not paying that money. If I'm going to prison, I'm just, at this point, you might as well just say, take me in and get it started. Because what are you waiting at home for? Filled with anxieties, waiting for them to call you in and tell you today you're getting sentenced after you paid $500,000 up front
Can you
and
imagine?
200,000 in cash. Save that money for when you get out. That's
I
$700,000.
agree.
Anyways,
But that's why you out.
Janice Turner, now Sean Kingston's mother, she was remanded into custody immediately after the verdict was read. Both are scheduled to be sentenced on July 11th of 2025, right when the summer is starting. Summertime nice, especially in Florida, Summertime is when you want to be at the beach, you want to be at the barbecues, go out every now and then, go eat dinner and go to a club and enjoy yourself and feel the nice warm air out. They won't be doing any of that. They'll be getting sentenced soon as summer starts. As the verdicts were read on Friday, Sean Kingston and his mother, Sean Kingston and his mother started crying together. When they read the verdict, Sean
Wow.
Kingston and his mom started crying together and started wiping away tears together. I could only imagine her saying, "We're going to prison," and him saying, "Yep, we are going to prison." Sean Kingston was arrested in Fort Irwin, California in May of 2024 on a warrant that was issued by the Broward County Sheriff's Office in Florida after a SWAT team raided his house in Southwest Ranches in a community in Broward County. He was not in around his house at that time. He was out in California doing a show. Sean Kingston still tours. He still does live performances. He still collects a check performing. You know, a lot of people think, oh, he had two hits back in the day and he never did anything again. And he's still trying to live the superstar life. Well, he had two massive hits back in the day, which he is still collecting residual checks off of to this day. And those are big checks. Not only that, he is still working in his field. So because somebody doesn't have a hit song on the radio currently, it doesn't mean that their career was over. They're just not at the top of the charts anymore, right? So Sean was out in California doing a paid performance, big gig too, and while his house was being raided in Florida, his mom was at the house at the time, and his mom was arrested at the house at the time. Then Sean was picked up right after he got finished performing in California. Can you imagine you going on stage to perform, right? They paid you for this gig, so you can't go up there and act like your problems mean anything. You got to go up there and give the people what they paid for, knowing that there's a SWAT team and there are sheriffs sitting in the audience waiting for you to finish your performance.
People, just imagine that you performing on stage, and you knowing right when you get done performing, it's a SWAT team in the audience waiting on you. And when you get done performing, you know that they coming to scoop you up. You know that, people. that's I don't know how you perform professionally and you facing those kind of circumstances. That's hard. But anyway, people, I'm just gonna recap a little bit. Rapper Sean Kingston and his mom found guilty of fraud, and they defrauded multiple businesses in 2024 alone. Like the man said, they pleaded not guilty on all counts, but they was found guilty on all counts. And the federal wire fraud in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, they was convicted on 5 counts. Each count carries a 20-year sentence. So they possibly can get 100 years, but you know they won't get that much. They won't get no 100 years, but they'll get some years. 20 plus years, yes. Like that, you heard, they defrauded a luxury jewelry business, luxury bed company, luxury exotic car business, and a luxury micro LED TV company. Wow, people. It's after the guilty verdict, Kingston posted the $200,000. That's why he's out until July. I might add July the 11th when he's going to be sentenced. So those couple of months that he's got left is worth $200,000. He had to pay $500,000 up front and then $200,000. Man. But like I said, his mom was reprimanded to jail right after the verdict. They raided his house in May 2024. His mom, and another reason why his mom was arrested immediately is because she has a history of this. She's got a history of scamming. She's already been in jail for that. And that's why she's still in jail. What Sean Kingston would do, he would go pay for a $230,000 watch. He did this a couple times. $200,000 watch that he would pay $5,000 down on and just wouldn't pay for it wouldn't finish paying for it, and wouldn't pay nothing else on it. So he's done that a couple of times. So people, that's another example in my book of people trying to live outside their means, like he said. Still was making money, still had money, but greed is what a lot of people struggle with, and they're not any exception. So people, if you do wrong will follow you. And if you keep doing wrong, it'll catch up with you. And once it catch up with you, you can kiss your behind goodbye. Fraud, goodbye. Mr. Kingston, you ain't Donald Trump and you don't have MAGA. So, we'll holler at you, son. So, when you get out, fly right. That's all I can tell you. So, people, y'all have a good day. Y'all like, comment, and subscribe. What do y'all think about this? What do y'all think about all these people trying to scam, defraud, and these are people that got money? I don't understand. These are people that already have money. Like I said, though, people, greed. So, people, Funny Bone is going to bring it to you. Like I said, I'm going to bring you the news and the stories that I piqued my interest. A lot of stuff piqued my interest, as y'all can see. I just don't do stuff on one specific thing. But fraud and all that stuff, defunding us and frauding us out of our money and all that stuff, I pay a lot of attention to that. So, people, work hard for what you want. No shortcuts. Work hard for what you want. And no substitution for that. Work hard, play hard, live hard, but do it legally. Y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Funny Bone love y'all. Peace.